Have you ever thought about just leaving it all behind, getting out of the rat race, and settling down in the middle of nowhere, off-grid, being by yourself, enjoying life? No more trying to worry about that 9 to 5, no more trying to make sure all your bills are paid, all of that stuff. I'm Justin from Tranquil, Terlingua, and I'm here to talk to you about why I chose to live off-grid in the middle of the Chihuahuan Desert in Terlingua, Texas. I've been coming out here since I was a child. My parents and grandparents had property out here, and I absolutely loved it. I really just fell in love with the area when I was a kid. So I decided that that's where I wanted to be when I got older. So I spent my life working towards being able to move out here full time and make my dream come true. I got tired of all the stress that goes along with living in town or even near towns. It's ridiculous, and I just didn't want it anymore, so I came out here. Now, I'm also here to tell you that living off-grid in the middle of nowhere comes with its own set of headaches, but they're worth it. It is gorgeous out here, it's peaceful, but everyone will tell you that living off-grid is the way to go if you want to save money. And that's true to an extent. Once you have all of your infrastructure in place, it can be an amazingly cheap way to live. But what most people don't realize is that it takes not only time and effort, but money to get all of that infrastructure in place. You're not just magically going to move out into the middle of nowhere and not have to pay for anything. How are you going to get power? How are you going to get water? How are you going to get food? These are all things you have to think about when you decide to move off grid. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. In fact, if it's something you're interested in, I very much encourage you to do it. I just want to make sure that you think about those things that most people don't think of. I mean, you want power, okay? Are you going to get your power off of a generator? That's a lot of gas. That gets expensive. Are you going to build a solar system? That's fantastic. They work great most places. They're not cheap to build. Now, I'm not saying you have to go and hire someone to build a solar system for you. I'm just saying it does cost. The parts aren't cheap. Sure, you can get panels relatively cheap, but then you have to think about your battery, your wiring, your inverter, all of these things. It all adds up. So don't go into it thinking that you're just magically going to have no bills, because it's going to take you a while to get to that point. However, once you do get to that point, it is one of the most freeing experiences you will ever have in your life. It is so wonderful to wake up every day knowing that you don't have to go and earn thousands of dollars a month to pay someone else's way through life just so that you can have the basic necessities. It is fantastic. And if that's something you're interested in, on this channel, we're going to be showing you how we live out here. We're also, if you would like, we'll give you some advice about things, pitfalls to avoid, things that we probably could have done better, all of that. I hope you all enjoy this. We've got a lot of great videos coming in the future, and I hope y'all stick around and watch them. Have a blessed day, and goodbye.